Hey, I got a surprise for y'all. Uh, the last video I did about the Toyota that I had, and I told y'all about the crash and stuff like that. Well, these are the pictures of all of the truck, and our truck and the other dude's truck. So I'm gonna put those aside. I'm gonna show those right just yet. I have a naked thing, a naked drink that I'm gonna be spitting in today. The Berry Blast is actually pretty good. It's not nasty. It's good. My hair is ridiculous. If y'all see the other upload that I did, we was
boxing.
we was
Boxing.
slap boxing. I don't know why you're not in the video, but now you are. Actually, I'm gonna scoot this over. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so you're in the video a little bit. Show them what you're gonna be dipping on today.
I'm gonna be dipping on some Grizzly.
Straight.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna be dipping on the mint Copenhagen.
He's dipping long cut. I'm dipping pouch.
He's dipping pouches. I'm dipping long cut. It's last time I dipped Grizzly. I don't know what it is about Grizzly, but it just makes me sick. Like I don't know why. It just makes me sick. Copenhagen, I think, is stronger than Grizzly, so I don't understand why it would make me sick. Like, it's not like a nicotine buzz, it just makes me feel like I'm spinning. For whatever reason. I don't know what reason. But,
Alright, let's pack, dip, and spit.
I'm gonna pack this. I'm gonna pack this. He's gonna open his and put one in. I'm gonna pack this and put it in. And then I'll get into the videos. I'm excited, man. I haven't seen these pictures in a hot minute. I mean, I literally could have died. It's not even funny. We have, in these pictures, you can see where he landed on the truck. Like, he basically drove up our truck, if you want to say that much. These are like the camera that you would take in you know, put the like you would take and you'd wind them up and so we have like I'm gonna put I'm trying not to let y'all see these, so I wanna do it for like a surprise. So I'm gonna show you our truck first.
Ain't that our truck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, damn is the right word. I don't know for what reason, but my grandmother took so many pictures of our truck and not his. But we had to do it for like legal purposes. For like so we'll start with front. Okay, put these right here. I'm gonna pack this. I grabbed the wrong can. I feel stupid.
I just say, ain't you dipping coke?
There's dust coming off my can. I don't know what it is, but my lip feels weird.
What, like there's holes in it? Or like...
There's like a groove that goes... just in the front.
I have the same thing.
I think it's where we dip, and it's just getting rough where it's, I'm losing there, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1. I need to be sick 6 times. You missed, bitch. Dang, man, I don't see it. Oh! That is strong. Oh, boy. What do you got yours in on? Left side?
Yeah. I was gonna do an upper decker make packer bigger. Upper decker to make the packer bigger. Smell that mint from all the way over here. You're just losing your mind today.
Oh no, I grabbed the wrong bottle just in. It smells really good, man.
Also,
even though I just spit in it like 3 times. I'm gonna probably put a filler in here in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the top back on this can. At this time, I did not dip. I was dating somebody. I was dating somebody at the time, so I don't know. I'm actually show you his truck. His truck first. Okay, his truck first. So we're gonna start. No, that's actually that one's our truck. So hit that on the. Don't let them see it. Okay. See, right. I'm gonna just open my bottle and leave it open.
That's what I'm doing.
Alright, so this is not the spot where it happened at, but this is at the junkyard. So you know how, look, man, this is, you hit somebody hard when this happens to your truck, okay? Sorry, here's the first pick. So this is actually the dude's truck that hit us.
Shows our company on the side. Parts of it.
It's actually a little glary. But that's their truck. So you know how hard you gotta hit somebody to make your running boards crunch up, man? That is the same. Look, if you can tell right here, there's no I mean, of course you can see there's no tire there, but you can see, like, if you can see very good, but actually there's shit that snapped off. There's stuff snapped off from it. There's no headlight or anything. So I'm gonna put this into the side. Throw that back there. Here's another one. This is like the same kind of shot, but like in a different angle. Yeah, that's like you can see right here. Right here, the running board that's the running board right there that goes onto the side of the truck. That is crunched up, dude.
Tell me if you notice anything from here. In the background.
House?
School bus.
Yeah. So, it's the same picture. That's 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 kind of the same picture. So basically, that's all I got for like their truck. But here's another one. I'm gonna show you. That's crazy, man. Okay. So, as you can tell, I'm not judging or anything. But as you can see, the Ford here isn't really that bad hurt. I would say that the frame... No, I wouldn't even say that, man. I'd say that... Oh, let me see another picture from... Do we have one from the front angle? Yes, we do. So if you look right here, it ripped the grill off. There's no grill there on the front of that truck. And this is a Ford. In case y'all didn't know, I have the same kind of Ford like this sitting out in the driveway. Speak English, please. But yeah, so it just tore like it would probably need a new hood, a new bumper, a new control arm. I couldn't really tell you what else it needs. Probably new shock on that side. New running board. As I can tell now, I think the door is fine. At this point, I think the door is fine. So
Only this product can cause gum disease and tooth loss.
fuck it. But yeah, but if I had this truck and it was our truck, we would have kept this truck. I would automatically kept this truck, okay? Because there's not really that much wrong with it. It need a new headlight and a new grill and a new bumper. Well, and a new hood. That's probably about it. And then the side, the quarter panel.
And brakes.
New rim, tire, brakes. Just basically the whole left, like where all the wheel is. That would probably have to be all replaced. It took a little bit of time, but I'd say that if it was our truck, we would have kept it and fixed it. But on the other hand, man, all right, our truck.
Who's that? Is that Nana?
Yes. Alright, y'all. Y'all want to see our truck? I'm pretty sure y'all do. So, here it is, man. Here's my baby. It's a Chevy. I loved this truck, man. It sounded so good. Like, it sounded good, man. And it's like, you can tell right there that the whole side of it is just crunched. Like, his tire landed like somewhere right here and just rolled on up. This was on my grandfather's side. This is the driver's side. He landed on the driver's side. If my grandfather wasn't in the bushes, like the left side of this truck over here, I'd say like a good of this right here was in the side of the damn bushes. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like that's probably almost the whole light was covered because we was in the bushes literally, and basically all that he just rolled up. It crushed the side of that, the door was stuck. So instead of getting Jaws alive, I don't think at this time, I don't think they used the Jaws alive because my grandfather didn't. They didn't know. They didn't want to pry the door open because they didn't know if my grandfather's legs was trapped or anything. So basically, I felt like I was on fire. I don't know if it was just where the glass or whatever hit me or whatever, but I had marks on my legs and stuff like that, dude. It was crazy, man. But here's okay, here's this one I was gonna show y'all. Remember how I told y'all guys we was scrapping? We was getting scrap metal and stuff like that to take it off and stuff like that for buddies and stuff. You can see in this one, you can see like back here, you can see the scrap metal, and you can see that this is gone right here on the back. I'll get into that a little bit later. But you can tell that like it's all of this right here is just crunched. But yeah, all that right there is crunched. You can tell the window is just crunched right there too. Also, the tires all like the tires off the rim. The whole side of the door is crunched in. The rim, I'd say, is probably shot. Everything happened so fast, I could not tell you what was going on. All I remember is I was so worried about my grandfather because that's where it hit on that side. So it was me. So it's two Davids was in this truck. So me and an older David. They called me Little David because at that time he used to live with us and everything. So basically, the tire was cut. Like it cut the tire. You can see it right there. It cut the tire. Like there's a gas. It goes up like that. I wish I could show y'all better, but I didn't get to go with them because I was at the hospital with my grandfather and stuff like that. So, I know. But yeah, so that's like not lying about this. When I tell you that I felt like my legs was burning, I was like, the first thing I said is the truck on fire. Like, I thought the truck was on fire because my leg was burning. I guess that's where that glass or whatever is like that glass that doesn't bust everywhere and go all over the place. Like, I would have to say if that was like regular glass back in the like 60s or whatever. Like, this is that spider stuff, I'm pretty sure, because it just didn't bust like all over the place. Like, it wasn't fully like busted. It was not in the truck or anything. Some glass was in the truck, but the next picture is actually taken from the passenger side of the truck. You can see, like, I'm pretty sure I hit the mirror. Not gonna lie, I think I hit the mirror. Because, look, I was wearing a hat and my hat went off of my head. So, there's the little thing. Those are like dream catchers or whatever. We put it inside the truck because that's green and the truck's green. So, basically, this is the driver. You can tell that's the driver. And, like, that's the door that's crunched in. See how the window? This was actually David's soda. I think his drink was open, and my legs was covered. I remember my legs was covered in Coke. My legs was covered in Coke. We got out of the truck and went around to the other side of the truck, and tried to help Papa out of the truck. I told him, I was like, Papa, I told him, I was like, the door's not opening. And then I was like, David, come over and help me. And we was getting ready to jerk the door open, but we didn't. Papa wouldn't let us. So basically, the door was so badly crunched that right here is where the craziness gets into it. So after everything was going on, about this time, my mom was pulling up, and you could tell that there's glass in the glass is in the seat, and that's from the back window. So I don't think the back window wasn't broke or anything, but they took a Sawzall and cut the seat. I'm pretty sure they cut the seat. No, they leaned the seat back. They cut the back of the, hold on. See, let me think. Yeah, they cut where like the bed, they cut the bed like, I'm trying to show y'all from back here and it's not working. So right here is the seat, the middle seat, and then there's the other seat over there. Like I told you, it was a bench seat. So they cut this off. Right there's the back of the bed of the truck, and the other piece of the truck. That might be. Yeah, that's the. They cut the bed, and that's the. It was like this was supposed to go right here to separate the bed and the cab. That was that. And then I guess they cut the bed first and put it out of the way, and then they cut down like this, cut down there, and then cut over here, basically cut over here too. Like over here they cut this, and then cut over here, and basically just folded that down. Before they did all of this, they made sure that they cut the seat too. They cut the seat in half and basically leaned my Papa back. And they went and got a sheet. You know how they got those sheets that they cover up dead people with? They covered my Papa up with one of those. So basically, we already knew he was okay or anything. They just came over there and told us, like, hey, we're going to put a sheet over, Jerry, so he doesn't, when we break the glass, it doesn't get all over him, metal shavings don't get on him and stuff like that. So they put a sheet that they cover up dead bodies with, and they busted the window, and then laid this thing, cut out everything out, and basically they took him out through the back of the bed of the truck. It's crazy. And as my mom was pulling up, because she was flying, she about hit a fucking a brick fucking. It was a brick mailbox. It was fully brick, so she about fucking totaled her car too. But yeah, so they cut that, and as they was cutting it, my mom pulled up, and they was just now putting the sheet over him. In fact, instead of cutting him out, they was putting the sheet over him at that point, and was like, at that moment, when everything's going on, you're in shock, and adrenaline rush and everything like that, was going through. And basically, Mom thought, Papa's, Jerry's dead. So, and I ran over there and explained it to her. I was like, no, he's not dead. They're just putting a sheet over him. So me and the other David basically just told her, explained it to her that they're putting a sheet over my papa, so the glass doesn't get on him and the metal shavings doesn't get on him and stuff like that. And then at the weirdest thing is, at that time that we crashed, after we crashed and everything was going on, the phone was ringing. Like, Papa's phone was ringing, and I couldn't get to it because it had slid underneath the pedals and everything, so I couldn't get down there and get it with his feet in the way and stuff like that. So basically, I couldn't get down there and get the phone. So, yeah. So here is another one of, right here's my Nana, and then I guess that's the dude that owns this place where the truck's at. So basically, that's my Nana right there getting our items out of the truck that we cared about and stuff like that, like my hat, my Jordan hat. In this one other picture, you can see that she's got a Jordan hat in her hands, and that's my hat. So basically, all that's crunch, dude. Like, it's bad. When I tell y'all, here's another one. This dude, like, I was mad because that's my truck, man. And I knew Papa was okay because, you know, he's tough. He's not gonna just, you know, he already told me he's okay. So basically, I was like, okay, so we're just gonna be worried about getting you out. So basically, what they was trying to hurry because when they hit us, like he hit us so hard that the gas tank fell off, or it popped a hole in the gas tank or something like that, and all the gas is leaking out. So basically, they went into somebody else's house and they asked somebody else if they got cat litter. Because there's gas and antifreeze running down the road. But there's gas and antifreeze running down the road. So basically, they got some cat litter and went over it. And basically, they hooked up the water hose just in case. Like the big hoses, they hooked those up and sprayed down the road. And there was fucking people smoking near the truck, and they told them, they was like, put that out or we're gonna spray you. Basically, they was like, hey, if you don't put that out, we're gonna spray you with the water hose. Like, the dude had the water hose, and like, they got that thing, so they went like that, and it squirted the water out. It about hit me, and I told him, I was like, look, I said, if that water hits me, I'm whooping your motherfucking ass. I was just straight up with him. I was like, you hit me with that water hose? If that water hits me, I'm whooping your ass. So basically, they sprayed like around the truck and stuff like that, and to get like the ground wet so it wouldn't catch on fire or something like that. So basically, they did that, and so yeah, here's another one. I'm trying to hurry up because this is already almost a 30-minute video. There's the hat that I was talking about. You can see it in her hands right there. And I guess she's calling somebody. That's my Nana. So, she had my hat and stuff like that. And, that's the same picture. Alright, here's a better picture of the back seat where I told y'all that they cut the, seat and stuff like that. Here's a better picture of that. You can see the glass right there where they busted the window at and on the seat. And here is the back of you can see the back of it better in this one.
Looks like the glass is gone from the back.
It is because they busted it out to get Pepple out. So yeah, you can see that's a piece of the stuff. You can see the thing that keeps the water out, like the seal, that where they busted the window out and everything. So yeah, they cut it and stuff like that. So here's another one, another picture. All these are pictures actually. What's that?
Hey, David.
Yeah.
I need to clear up for Papa.
Oh.
Thank you. That's only one. Oh. Thank you.
Here's another picture of the back. As you can see right there. This is taken from inside the truck. Through the window. So yeah. There's the passenger seat. Let's see that one. I already seen that one. Here's a better picture of it, like where it's crunched in and stuff like that. Here's another one of the back seat. There's another one. Yeah, so it was pretty bad. Like, it was freaking me out, stuff like that. So my legs hurt a while. I guess where my legs hit the dash, and stuff like that. Like, I got some scars on my legs where, like, I guess glass hit me or something like that. So yeah, that's all I got. And this is a 32-minute video. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and yeah, man. It was crazy, scary too. So I mean, that's all I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. Like, share this video, and
about the chew we're gonna get.
I'm not telling them that because I don't know that we're getting it for sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later.